Siete. 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 Hi, baby.
Hi.
Hi. This is just like in those movies when they're watching old home movies and things and crying and remembering, oh, that was before he lost it entirely.
I was thinking Blair Witch. I thought that's what you were.
A home movie. Oh, there it is. There's Siete. We were just talking about him. Talking about what a brutally fine specimen he is. Siete? Oh, he just cropped up. He senses another cat in the neighborhood.
It does. Oh, look at him.
I can't show you this because it could be used against him in a court of law. But, oh. His eyes are popping. We were talking about riding with Siete. He's 13 years old. We're getting shots for him and the new kitten, Magdalene Jezebella.
Alpha Magdalena Mora Dolce.
Jezebella.
Isabella Jezebel.
Jezebel. And, well, anyway, we're going to have to take him to get his shots. It's time. And last time we took him to his shots, I was in Kalamazoo. She was over, we were at the suite. So we took him out in the car. And it's not the first time I'd been in a car with him. The first time I took him to get his shots and I rode back with him, I just let him out of the cat carrier thing when he was in the car, and he'd just walk around. He'd sit up and look over the windshield, and he'd just get on the floor. He was a fine rider.
And I didn't really know. I was just getting to know him.
And I'd already warned her. She was sitting in the bathtub, and he was getting up there. And she's like, oh, I said, don't let him do that.
I was just taking a bath, and he climbed right up on the edge, and he's just like ready to hop in with me, and he looks so sweet.
And she was believing, and I told her, don't.
Sweet.
And she
I'm
got
petting
frightened.
him, and yeah.
You don't know what'll happen if he falls in.
But I didn't know.
I wouldn't want to be. I'd rather be in the bathtub with a damn toaster.
But there I was.
Naked as the day you were born. Everything available for 7. Why is he called Siete? He's got 7 toes on this hand. He's got 6 on this one, but
amazing.
He picks shit up. He's got these thumbs like we do, and he picks shit up with it and looks at it.
He does.
But yeah, we get him in the car, and you know, the first time I got back, he'd been riding around looking. We pulled into the parking lot, the suite, and as soon as I brought the car to a stop, I don't know if he knew what he was doing, but he just fake it till you make it. He acted like he knew exactly. He stepped on the window button in the passenger side, and the window came
he did.
You were there.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Window came all the way down. And as soon as it got down, he leapt out and he was in the yard. He didn't give anything a second look.
Ever.
And I said, did he do it on purpose?
He was so fun. He was just climbing around the car, and he was always telling me these tales of how vicious he was, and I totally believe it. You do get like a whole sense of him, like, you know, a total respect for him and his space. But I hadn't seen it in action, so it wasn't that I didn't believe it. I just had never seen it. Pet him. Yeah, he'd let me pet him and everything.
I'd be like, look out.
And he just was fine. He just was climbing around the car. He was so much better, just free roaming. You know, yeah, he was so sweet.
And then we pack up the U-Haul.
Yeah.
And drive from Kalamazoo here.
Yeah.
And however long it takes, it was through the dead of night, and we'd been up all day packing, and then hung out, and it was just like I'm falling asleep. But for some reason, I didn't think it necessary. I don't think I even had a cat carrier. So he was in the front
'cause
seat of the U-Haul
that
with
was
me.
Heather's, yeah. So he was just
We
free
borrowed
roaming.
Heather's and never really needed it. The first time I ever took him for his shots, I used it when we walked in and zipped and picked him up. And I'm sitting there going, I didn't even warn them. I didn't want to be held responsible for premeditated whatever.
He always looks so nervous. That's the look you always had on your face. That's the look.
I'm not.
Like
I'm remembering all this stuff. I'm like, no.
He always just had a look on his face like a bomb was about to explode at any second. So
And she has no idea where it's coming from. Neither do I. I've lost fingernails and been bit right through my hand, and I've lost. He's got a lot of my blood, but we put him in. She drove her car, and I drove the U-Haul. I used to drive shoes for Iron Age. Traveling shoe salesman, 36-foot bobtail truck. Not that. You just had a horn. That was very disappointing to me. Meep. Hi, baby. We really just got here. I love you. So we're driving through the dead of night, and there's Siete in the front seat of a U-Haul with me. And I'm driving, and the whole time he knows something's going on. He thinks I'm dumping him off somewhere or something on all my shit and driving off with Thelma and Louise. He's like, something's going on. Everything in the house has been put in this truck and the motorcycle.
Something's up.
This is different than him sitting on our bags or our jackets when he realizes we're packing to go. He gets on and says, you can't get at your stuff. You have to fake a jacket on the bed. If you're going to be going out, I would fake a jacket. I'd take one I'm not wearing, I'd put it down. And when I'd walk out of the room, come on, he's just sitting there. And you could try and grab it, and he's like, he's cat.
Oh, God.
And so I learned to put a fake one down. He'd be on it, and I'd just walk by, and I'd look at him and grab my coat off the hanger and leave. And he's like, what the fuck? This guy is really worth
brilliant.
Yeah. But so we put the whole thing in, and I'm driving through the night, and we were getting tired, and had to get gas, so we pulled off. Cop there in the parking lot in the store we went into, the gas station, wondering why I'm going into the back of the truck. I don't remember what I was getting out of there, but I felt like I was guilty the whole time.
Oh, no.
But I'm pumping gas, and as soon as I got out, I looked. The light came on inside the truck, and the whole while, too, he's got a hold of me like this. He's standing on me, and he's screaming, rah, 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 constantly. Two and and he's got his claws. He's standing on me, looking out the window and screaming at the night like the Incredible Hulk, lightning flying and shit. Angry at the sky. Because he doesn't understand it. And he's got his claws right into me, just enough that if he decided to tear, he was ripping chunks of flesh out of me. And I'm just driving, I'm going, you get the fuck off of me. So we stop, and I get out of the U-Haul, light comes on, and I look, and on the vinyl seat in the front seat of the truck, they said I'm not supposed to smoke, but I was smoking the whole way. And if they really wanted to complain about that, let's not forget that there was a big fucking cat turd right in the middle of the seat. Yet they crapped right on the seat. And I was like, oh, wow. That is angry. Maybe that's why he was screaming. He kept screaming even after we got gas. Yeah. So I was able to pick it up with a little napkin and throw it in the trash with the cops wondering what it is I just took off. Was it my penis? Did I cut it off on the ride? What has he got in there?
Well, hopefully there are viewers so they can figure their mystery out,
Yeah. And it just made me think, Siete. Guess what? If he's mad at you, he's going to crap on your bed. He's just like Amber Heard. And the thing is, they can complain about all they want about the smoking. And somebody shit on your seat. Anything more, baby? I just wanted, I forgot how I put the Amber Heard joke. We were talking about this earlier, and I was like, Siete, you gonna keep that kind of animal around? I can understand Johnny. She shits in his bed, and still, it'll be okay. Because we have an understanding of each other. We're inextricably linked. Sometimes you want to just cut that fucking tie and watch them fall down into a deep well. Good night, everybody.